In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your front fender liners on this Dodge Grand Caravan. The process on both sides is exactly the same. Let's get started. To remove this fender liner, you do not have to remove the wheel off the vehicle. However, you may need to jack up the front end just to get some space in here. Maybe you don't have to, maybe you can stick your hands back there. It's still totally doable, but you do get a little bit more space if it's jacked up. I'm going to start at the front. You'll see two Phillips head screws. Take a screwdriver and remove both of those. Underneath, you'll see there's a push clip right here. You'll have to remove that. I'm just going to try and pry it apart like that. Over here, you'll see two more push clips. Remove those as well. On the back side, you'll see two more, same layout. There we go. All right. If you need to turn your wheel so you can get a screwdriver in here, go ahead, but two more Phillips head screws on the back of this fender liner. This is the last thing holding this fender liner up, so make sure it doesn't fall down when you do this. Pull it down, and there it is. Now you want to take the fender liner and slide it back over the wheel. Line it up, and just gonna try to sneak it further past the fender a little bit. It has this lip that needs to hook up and over, so you need to push it a little bit further and then bring it back in to, like I said, hook it up behind the fender. This one lines up for me, so I'm going to start this screw. That way it can at least be held on here. I'm not going to tighten it yet. I still need to move this around to line up everything else, but if it's started, it'll hold it in place. I'm going to do the same on this bottom screw. Follow this along the top here and make sure it's all pressed up and over the fender so it can fit properly. And now I'm going to start in the two front screws. Okay, and the lower one. Now that they're all in, I'm going to snug these up. The fender liner should still be able to move around a little bit to line up the push clips, but at least it'll be held in place with all of the Phillips head screws. Now these are just threading onto plastic, so just make them nice and snug. If you crush them down a lot, it's going to rip the threads out of the plastic and then it won't get tight anymore. And let's come back to these and tighten these up. Let's put in the push clips. If yours broke when you took them out, make sure you replace them, of course. If this flops around in here, it can actually get caught on the wheel. So that could be a dangerous situation if you're driving down the road. Make sure both of these are secured. Don't forget about this one down here. There we go. And don't forget about these two in the rear. There you go, that's installed.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.